What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the first official Arness interview. We will give you guys the best bits of Arness first official interview with Liverpool FC, plus I will give you guys my reaction and also the expectations for next season. And what is really great is that Arness is already embracing the Liverpool culture, that he knows that the city is an absolutely hard-working, brilliant city with fans who know that Liverpool Football Club means more than just a football club. It's not like supporting Chelsea, it's not like supporting Manchester City. This means more, and Arne comes from a similar city, Feyenoord, which coincidentally also they have You Will Never Walk Alone as their anthem, just like Jurgen Klopp came from Dortmund, who have the You Will Never Walk Alone as an anthem. So that's not a coincidence. And Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes made an absolutely brilliant appointment. I read a lot of Feyenoord fans in the comments of Arne first interview saying that we are getting a brilliant manager, and he's not just smart, he's wise as well. And for example, Jurgen Klopp emphasized many times that football is important, but it's not the most important thing. And Jurgen Klopp's press conferences taught us how to view life pragmatically and not just football. And Arne has the same things, because his words, Arne words and his delivery show that he has a clear understanding of the experiences of life and how they factor into football. And I think this is absolutely vital when it comes to being a Liverpool manager, because Liverpool is more than a football club. It's a way of life, it's a huge family, and Liverpool Football Club represents so much to the city of Liverpool and to Liverpool fans all around the world, because ultimately football is about people, about personal relationships, about relationships on the pitch and off the pitch. And Arne gets that. He looks like a man who is very motivated, very determined, very relaxed, and he has a certain aura, a certain charisma, a certain personality that you need to have if you want to become a successful coach, a successful football manager. And Arne getting that football is a lot more than just 11 people on the pitch. It will help him get the best out of his players, his staff, and also he already is building connections with the Liverpool fan base. I think his first interview was absolutely fantastic, and he already spoke with Jurgen Klopp many times, and he already got a lot of information about the players and about what made the Jurgen Klopp era very successful. Of course, Arne won't copy everything that Jurgen Klopp did, but hearing from Jurgen Klopp, and also Arne confirmed in his first interview that he didn't only rewatch our games, he also watched our training sessions. He watched many training sessions when Jurgen Klopp was training still the Liverpool players, to really understand what the players went through in the training sessions, and also to get to know more about the players themselves, the training style, and also maybe he can implement some things that Jurgen Klopp did, but of course he will have his own unique style and own unique brand of football. But his style of play, his brand of football is very similar to the Jurgen Klopp style of play, Jurgen Klopp's brand of football. And that's why Liverpool appointed Arne. That's why we went to him, not only because he has had a very successful spell. He has brought Feyenoord back to the top of the Netherlands, of the Dutch football, and near the top of European football. Now Feyenoord qualified back-to-back to the Champions League group stages, something that previously in the past 10, 15, 20 years haven't happened at Feyenoord. So Arne did a similar job to what Jurgen Klopp did at Liverpool, brought Feyenoord back to where they belong, and the Feyenoord fans are absolutely hugely grateful, and they are absolutely praising Arne saying that you are getting a brilliant manager, and I'm really excited about it. So guys, if you are excited about the new Arne era, make sure to leave a like on this video and let me know in the comments below what do you think about Arne first interview, and also what do you think Liverpool fans can expect from the new season. Arne also confirmed that he wants to better the points tally and the third place finish that Liverpool got. So he is aiming for more than 82 points and to finish higher than third place, because he wants to improve the Liverpool team, the Liverpool squad, and he is very, very excited about the project because Jurgen Klopp has left Arne with a brilliant squad of players. But of course, Liverpool are already working on transfers. Arne is in daily communication with Richard Hughes, and he was in communication with the Liverpool staff, and he also called up some of the Liverpool players already while they were on international duty. And what I absolutely love about Arne is that he understands and he gets the values of Liverpool Football Club already, because he said that it was deliberate to delay the announcement of Arne and to delay his first interview. He said the farewell of Jurgen Klopp, which was really special, it was on the same day I left Feyenoord, but I did see a few things, and I think it was fair to Jurgen Klopp and to the club and to the supporters, Liverpool supporters, to wait a bit and then to come in. So it was intentional by Arne to leave ample time for the Liverpool fans to say their proper goodbyes to Jurgen Klopp. And by the way, Arne also confirmed that he hasn't called up any of the Liverpool players while Jurgen Klopp was still the manager of Liverpool Football Club. He waited for all the farewell interviews and everything, all the farewell content to go out, and for Jurgen Klopp to have his final Liverpool farewell in an M&S arena. And after that, after Jurgen Klopp already left Liverpool, that's when Arne called up Virgil van Dijk, the captain, first and foremost, and it was an easy conversation because Van Dijk is Dutch as well, so they are already building relationships, and he called up a few of the other important players, but most of the players Arne will wait to speak to them personally, in person. And Arne had a very good holiday, a very relaxing summer, but he was already thinking about the next phase, and he was in constant communication with Richard Hughes, the sporting director, and with many other Liverpool staff as well. This is also a very important phase for the new season to make sure the team is ready, and we have to play in pre-season, so a lot of things have been done, but more in the background. And Jurgen Klopp said that he is now 45 and he has been watching a lot of football recently and a lot of the Premier League, and he said this has been an era where everybody looked at Barcelona with Xavi, Iniesta and Messi, and the rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid with Cristiano Ronaldo being there, and that when that rivalry came to an end, a new rivalry in European football started with Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and I think for everyone who loves football, it was a fantastic era to watch these brilliant managers get the best out of each other. I've seen a lot of games of Liverpool, a lot of games of City as well, and when you live in Europe, the Premier League is probably the nicest league to follow. So yeah, he has done a tremendous job over here, and I'm really happy with that as a fan. But now, as his successor, he left Liverpool in the best possible way, I think. So a very good team. The fans are very good as well, so I'm looking forward to it. And the reason why Arne talked to Jurgen Klopp, he does this at every new club that he goes to, that he talks to the previous manager or some of the previous people that worked at the club. But at Liverpool, it was really important because Jurgen Klopp worked at Liverpool for 9 years, being so successful. So you want to know all about it from him, and you also want to know things about the players. But it's also important to get my own opinion about the players as well. But you can use all this information he has because he did so well, not only in terms of results, but I think also everybody saw in his farewell how popular he was. He gave me more than a few good tips, Arne confirmed, talking about Jurgen Klopp. I think what stood out for me was that Jurgen Klopp was so happy for me, he said. I think he said this in the media as well. He would be my biggest fan from now on because he supports Liverpool in the best possible way, and you don't see this very often. So it says a lot about his character and the way he handled this situation as well. And Arne is very self-aware. He said that I think the way Liverpool scouted me, they were looking for not the exact type, but something that has been successful with a certain way of playing. You would like to extend this or go on with this. This is probably one of the reasons why they approached me as well. It is my style, the style of many modern coaches. We were all a bit inspired because of the rivalry between Man City and Liverpool. We were all inspired by Jurgen Klopp and Guardiola Guardiola. I think at the big club, which I worked in at Feyenoord as well, it's probably the only style you can play to have the ball a lot, to have a lot of energy. I think also now there are comparisons between the club I left behind, the club I'm working for right now. Both sets of fans love to see a team that wants to do everything to win a game. And if things are tough, they try to do everything to turn the game around. And I think that has been done by Liverpool many times. I think that has been done by Feyenoord, my former side, many times as well. So I absolutely love this, that Arne Slot wants the team that leaves everything out on the pitch. And as long as the Liverpool players do that, the fans will get on board with Arne Slot's teams. We don't have to win the title in the first season or win the Champions League in the first season. As long as we play absolutely relentless, attacking, really, really hard-working style of play, the Liverpool fans will get aboard. And Arne Slot is famous for his very exciting, very attacking style of play with lots of possession, lots of high pressing. So I'm really looking forward actually to the first game in pre-season, which is actually against my favorite Spanish club, Real Betis. So I'm really looking forward to that game. Real Betis, I've been following them for like 15 years, and of course Liverpool is my number one club, but I like to see Betis games when I have the chance, and it's going to be a fantastic and very exciting pre-season. And it will start 2 weeks after the Euros final. So if a lot of Liverpool players are involved in the latter stages of the Euros, they will miss a few weeks of pre-season. We are just 7 weeks away from the start of the Premier League season. So it's going to be very, very exciting this pre-season. And Arne Slot said we are going to work on what Jurgen Klopp left behind, and we will see a lot of similar things. But of course, I bring my own things to the table as well. I think that's what also is what is expected of me. And Arne Slot will bring some of his backroom staff along with him as well. So Sipke Hulslof is joining Arne Slot as the first assistant coach from Feyenoord, where he worked with Arne Slot for 2 years. He's 49 years old, and he also served as Ronald Koeman's assistant for the Dutch national team before stepping down from the position earlier this year. So Hulslof has helped the Netherlands qualify for the Euros, and also making the move from Feyenoord, Ruben Peters taking on the role of lead physical performance coach. Fabian Otte will switch to Liverpool as head of first team goalkeeping coach, and he has worked at the USA national team, and he's working at the Copa America. So after the Copa America is finished for the USA, he will join Liverpool. And Fabian Otte was the goalkeeping coach at Borussia Mönchengladbach as well. Marc-André Ter Stegen came from Borussia Mönchengladbach as well. And Arne Slot said, of course you want to take some people with you as well, because they know who you are, they know your playing style, they can translate this to the other people in the staff as well. But if you go to a club like Liverpool, you can assume that there are a lot of good people working here as well. So we are going to use, hopefully, the best of both worlds to implement a few things from us and to use the knowledge that is inside this club and already because of the 9 years of Jurgen Klopp and his staff who work there. And actually, Arne Slot and Sipke Hulslof has worked together a long time ago. I worked with him at Cambuur, and he was the assistant of Ronald Koeman of the Dutch national team as well. So we worked together for a long time. I think both of us know exactly what we want when it comes to game model, playing style, and I think that helps as well. So those are the first positions that we filled, and Arne Slot said, I think we are still looking for 1 or 2 other positions. Richard Hughes and me are calling each other a lot, not only about this, but also about the positions we still have to fill in and the transfers that we want to do as well. And I think this is the best part, that Arne Slot really emphasized that he loves working with the players. He loves working on the playing style, the tactical side, and also on the relationships with the players. He said in the first week, I will be really focused on the training ground. I think there is the place where you can influence the most, and you have to influence the most, because you have to influence your players, you have to perfect the game model and your game plan. I think that's where it's all about, to find a way of playing which suits these particular players the best, and then adjust maybe with the game plan a bit where we can win a few things. But that's all tactical, and I think there is something else towards being a head coach. That is the relationship you have with people, the relationships I have with my staff, but also the players, how they get along with each other, and the relationships between staff and players. I think this was one of the things where Jürgen was great at as well, apart from playing style. This is a challenge because I'm 100% sure that many people who are still at this club still love Jürgen Klopp. We have to find a way that people get used to me and used to the new staff that's coming in and get the same energy in this building and eventually into the stadium as well, because that's where it's all about. We have to perform during the games, but to perform here, I think it's important to have a good idea of how we want to play and good energy within the team and within the people who are working at Liverpool. So this philosophy that Arne has, I already love, that he wants to build relationships with the people working at Liverpool, with the players, with the staff, and that energy, if it's a good energy, it will translate to the games, to the stadium as well. And Arne is not just taking things from football, he's looking at other sports, mainly for the mental side of game. Because the way some other sports handle the mental side of the game can help you, Arne said. And I sometimes used it in team meetings before a game. So I try to use examples of cycling, or at the moment we have seen the Roland Garros and we have seen Djokovic winning a really tough game. And I think that's one of his qualities, that he can also win the game when it's not going his way. He can still find a way to win it. I think those are examples you can use towards players as well. We are mostly talking about football, and it's not going to be the situation that players are going to listen to all kinds of other sports. Sometimes, yes, I use it, but only if I think it's necessary. So I really like this really professional attitude of Arne Slot, and already I'm getting to know him and I'm getting to like him. Of course, it's not Jürgen Klopp. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for the future of Liverpool Football Club. I'm excited for this new, similar way of playing, but maybe, hopefully, it will be very exciting to watch, and that's what we want as Liverpool fans, to enjoy the ride, because at Liverpool it's all about the journey and not just the destination, which is winning a trophy or winning a title. It's all about the journey, watching each game, enjoying watching each game, and getting excited about the team and the players and the playing style, and hopefully we will score lots of exciting, very, very good goals. So let me know what you think about Arne Slot's whole interview. And I think we are getting a brilliant manager. So trust him, give him time, be patient with him, and fully support Arne Slot. That's my message to you guys watching this. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.